I know y'all miss me. Hello people, my name is Meatloaf Man and I'm actually back for once. Now, for years I've been talking about getting the new setup, the dream setup that'd be goated, that I would work with. And after many months of hard work, you already know I gotta show it to you. Oh yeah. Yep. This is what I used to be working with right here. Now we got the crappy Samsung TV, which I will change later. And we got everything else here. This is the GOAT setup. I also finally got an actual face camera and for once won't be just using the app windows. I'm happy about that because that means I will have no more camera issues, God bless. But what about the content for this video? If you watch my channel, you already know for the past like 3 years, since 2022, I have been doing this thing where every Halloween, instead of doing something flashy, I just go through, play the entirety of the FNAF games. 2022, I did FNAF 1's Night through 5. Hold on, I'm about to do a big sneeze. Okay, it's not coming out. For FNAF 2, I did the first 5 nights, the 6th night, and every challenge besides going Freddy mode. FNAF 3, I did the first 5 nights, getting the good ending obviously, nightmare mode, and aggressive nightmare mode. And now, I think you guys can guess what's coming next. You already know. Hello people, as I said, my name is actually Meatloaf Man. Yes, it still is Meatloaf Man after all this time. And welcome to FNAF 4 Halloween Edition. In this video, we're going to be running through the first 5 nights, the 6th night, nightmare mode, and the 420 mode. I'm not going to do the extra challenges because I feel like that take way too long and I could do it maybe later in another video. But without further ado, let's just jump in. I'm actually not going to be able to tell that many stories this video because this game requires a lot of listening. He locked you in your room again. Don't be scared. I'm here with you. I forgot to say 5 days till the party. Look at this. We're in our home, in our room. Oh my god. What? I couldn't interact with nothing. Tomorrow's another day. Usually you're... Okay. Whatever. Night 1. So FNAF 4, if you guys don't know the whole gameplay loop, it revolves around listening. Look at this. Flick the mouse behind you. Control. Okay. The bed. Click here to run to the door. This is the closet. And the dreaded doors. Oh my god, this game. Such a weird control scheme. Instead of explaining how this game works, we could just figure it out on our own. Let's go. So, I think this game is heavily overrated because I hot take, I actually love the models of this game. They're very high quality and you have to what's it called? Listen to so much that you only get to see the animatronics when you're like already dead. And I love that concept that you instead of seeing them a lot, you don't get to see them at all. Looks like nobody's here. I think the gameplay was kind of executed the wrong way, and that it could have been done better. Especially the whole breathing thing, but my appreciation for this game has definitely grown. So now you may be wondering, it's 2 a.m., there's a closet, 2 doors, and a bed. What could I do right now? Freaking nothing. Except listen. Just take a minute to take in this sound design. so eerie, and I might actually get scared from this game. We listen. Nothing. The grandfather clock down there takes place in our room. So cool. If you're wondering why I'm not going to the closet yet, just don't worry about it. If you want to see, there. I think now would be a good time to mention that I didn't post anything for the 11th anniversary, and I had a really good video with Lollylord that I did record and edit fully, but there was exporting problems and I could not upload it, and I'm really sad about that. So hopefully this video doesn't disappoint, because basically what it was is playing the freaking ancient Survive Till 6 AM Funko board game. And this first night is pretty boring, but you can die in it, unlike FNAF 3. What's that? I forgot I was on the Halloween version of this game. And the first night's never usually that bad in any of the games. Quote, before disaster. We got 6 AM. You already know your boy did it easily. Easily. 4 days until the party. Let's hope. Can I actually interact with things? You know he's hiding again. Let's exit. We got a pumpkin and a clock. We go right. This room. We got Fredbear following us like always. Knew that was coming. If I didn't know that was coming, that would have been a lot scarier. Tomorrow is another day. Just like you said yesterday. But before we could start the night, fun with Balloon Boy. Control to use flashlight. Use flashlight to stop BB on the X to skip 2 hours of the night, 1 hour on challenge modes. I got you. Wait, 45 seconds? It was 90. We hear footsteps. Oos. There he is. Do we listen more? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. I told you I was gonna get scared about this game. Frick! Okay, we don't skip 2 hours of the night. This is the first, like, actual night, bro. I don't want to die this night, but I might. Just in case you haven't noticed, the whole left Bonnie, right Chica thing is a nod to the first game. Where you have to constantly check on Foxy, and the gameplay revolves around him. That's a nod to the first game, and I really like it. I don't even know if the 4th animatronic's in this night. The Easter eggs in this game aren't like the other games, but they're so minor that it creates such a good atmosphere. And fun fact, this is my first time playing this game on computer. The first time I did was on the Switch, and that was kind of a stinky way to play it. We listened. Nothing. God, bro. Sometimes I can't tell what's breathing, and it's so scary. I want to have an objective for this video. Try and appreciate FNAF 4 more than it was on Switch, because Switch, it was super freaking buggy. We listen. Nothing has gone to our door yet. Now, unlike some of the other games where I wanted to complete Deathless, I don't want to complete this game Deathless. I want to be scared. 5 AM. Oh, there we go. We hear footsteps. We're safe. There was the breathing. If I shine my light, I would be done. There's more breathing. And I hear footsteps. It says 3, 2, 1. There. I was a little off, but Yeah, I really wanted to play this game at night, but then again, me yapping, I don't want to disturb any neighbors. Or the people that live with me. So far, so good. 3 days until the party. What exactly the party is, most of you guys know. I don't. We got some extra Halloween decorations here, because this is the Halloween edition. He knows that you hate it here. You are right beside the exit. If you run, you can make it. Hurry. Run towards the exit. It's too late. Hurry the other way and find someone who will help. You know what will happen if he catches you. You can find help if you can get past them. You have to be strong. But, what do we see now? The purple man stuffing somebody. And we cry. For no reason. The shadows of the next room that we won't see for another few nights. But it is okay. 'Cause tomorrow is another day. I told you I'm never gonna get this right, bro. Freaking balloon boy. It's too fast. If you don't know, you have to stop him in between his jump scare animation and when he's in the hallway, which he'll be at the X. X marks the spot, and then you skip 2 hours into the night. This is where the things get real. So we have to pay attention. Always track where those loud footsteps are. You always want to go where they are. Is that what I hear? Is that loud footsteps? Is that footsteps to the left? Yeah, but the first time I played this game was on Switch, and it was super buggy. I actually never beat 420 mode. And because of how buggy it was, I dubbed a later animatronic that we'll see as my least favorite character in gaming to deal with. The freak? I dubbed him the worst character to deal with. We have not seen him yet. But, hey, so far so good here. No bugs. It was that you couldn't hear any breathing. I actually beat the upcoming 6th night first try when I played that. So yeah, this game has some boring gameplay, as you could see. But trust me, it gets more eventful. I'm just good at this game. I'm just good at this game. There was no breathing. No breathing. I didn't hear any breathing. Nothing. That's what happens if you you don't close the door when you're supposed to. This is the Halloween edition, but we jump right back into it. Let's go. What you trying to do? Sneak into my house? You ain't got nothing on me, bro. I'm a little kid and I'm still trashing you. The freak? Oh. This is what happens. This is the mangle. This is gonna make our game a lot harder because we can't hear. As I said, we can't hear. That's why we don't want to let that animatronic in. So I wanted to show you guys what happens. That's the dog, the mangle. Oh, regarding, here's something to talk about. Beating 50-20 mode. You guys already know I beat 49-20. I posted it. How? Regarding 50-20, I did not beat it because I kind of got bored of it. I might go back and beat it. I also do want to go back, beat the max mode for FNAF 2, but I'm yet to do that. But since we're like midway through the game, let me jump through, check everything is recording fine. We chillin'.
I think that's breathing. Did I do it? Fucking shit!
Okay, so I'm back, and the thing is, I feel kind of sick, so I'm not gonna be yelling a lot. So I'm just gonna take this opportunity to lock in because I'm behind. I got like, including recording and editing, I'm only on night 3. I got like 19 days for this, so I just have to lock. I just started, bro. I heard nothing. Finally, bro. Oh my god. Y'all do not understand. That took me like... Dude, I started this yesterday. I just beat it. Oh my god, I'm just happy to see this again. I could commentate and not be in silence 2 days until the party. Oh my god. He hates you. You have to get up. You can get out this time, but you have to hurry. Okay, so before I continue any further, I want to explain why that took me so long. And I think I figured it out. I still don't know why it took me so long. And it's that I wasn't waiting at the doors for long enough. Because I do not remember FNAF 4 being difficult. And I thought you wait at the doors for like 3 seconds. No, you have to really listen. And I've never died this much in FNAF 4. This is crazy. And Mangle's a freaking doofus, I'll tell you that. There be times Mangle gets in, but most of it was just me not hearing breathing and getting really mad about it. But I just want to move on. This should be the last normal night where I have to do that bullcrap for 6 minutes. I think I remember why I don't like this game now. It had a really boring gameplay loop. Oh, there's Fredbear. There's psychic friend Fredbear. What is your plush toy? Mine is Spring Bonnie. My daddy says I have to be careful with him, or I will pinch my finger. He's a finger trap, he says. Oh no, not Mr. Psychic Flower Fredbear. You'd better watch out. I hear they come to life at night. And if you die, they hide your body and never tell anyone. Oh yeah, with these nuts, okay? Aren't you the kid who always hides under the table and cries? Haha, no one else is scared. Why are you being such a baby? Why is Fredbear being such a doofus? I can't wait till the party, you know that. I can't freaking wait. Are you going to the dance party? No, frick. Why did I see dance in there? I think I'm going crazy after all that. Are you going to the party? Everyone is going to the party. Oh wait, you have to go. It's your birthday. Haha. So yeah, now we know what the party is. It's our birthday. Be careful. Y'all already know what that means. As soon as he says be careful, y'all know that means. Watch, I'm gonna die to this again. Dog. It always gets me. I never freaking passed Nightmare Balloon. I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, lock in. We lock in. We lock in. Mangle. Whatever. Where's Mangle? We listen. There's Mangle. Wait for the sound cue. Go. Check left. Watch, he's gonna be like breathing down her neck. Nope. We listen. I think that's Chica. Yep. Is Mangle not as aggressive this night? Okay, there, went to the left. I think I'm locked now. Nightmare animatronics? More like dork animatronics. See, we're already a third through the night. I don't need Balloon Boy. We go left. We listen. Nothing. Dude, I don't want to jinx anything, but Mangle is being nice. Mangle is being so nice. Watch Mangle immediately answer. Freddy's going sicko mode. We lock. We ballin'. No! Ah! We lock. We lock. We lock. Dog! Chica's gonna be here. Come on. Come on, lock in. First try! And with Mangle! I told you, lock in, bro. First try! First try! And I was calling my brother because I was telling him that I kept freaking out night 3. He said, bro, it's not that hard. I said, watch, I'm gonna beat night 3, and then right after that, I'm gonna beat night 4 first or second try. I'm gonna blaze through it. Look what I just did. I have never been on a run with Mangle like that. Every time Mangle's in, I just give up because I can't hear anything. I have no idea how I won that. Please let me out. Please. Our kid has been mysteriously locked in a closet, probably by the doofus Foxy Man, who is our brother. Please let me out. If I fail this again, I'm gonna freaking die in real life. We lock. Whatever, man. Y'all already know what happens this night. Let's just lock in. Where is he? Huh? There. Okay, this is Fredbear. Don't listen for breathing. His jump scare, why was that so much louder than the other ones? And he just fake laughed. Okay. I'm gonna explain this while I can. Fredbear, don't listen for breathing. You hear his footsteps between the two hallways. For now, confirm if he's there. For now, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna stop that in later nights. Confirm if he's there. If he is, close the door immediately until you hear the footsteps of him leaving. Now, if you hear laughing, that's one of two things. It could be a fake laugh. If you do, you cooked. If you hear footsteps, then, like, after the laugh, that's a fake laugh. What does the laugh even do? I'm glad you asked. I know you didn't ask, but you're my victims anyway, so you're gonna listen right now. A laugh means that he's teleported either to your bed or to your closet. Close the closet door or flash the bed. So he's a mix of Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, basically. You could use both hallways, the bed, and the closet. So yeah, we lock. We freaking lock. That's what we do. We lock. Lock the freak in. It's just Frederick Bear. The freak? That's a fake laugh. So you heard that fake laugh where he laughed and then made footsteps? Yeah. It trips you up. Is that fake? That's real. That's real. That's what happens. You hear the footsteps? The freak? Oh, great. Well, he could only laugh twice per night, so we're good. He could only laugh twice per night. All the other ones are fake. It's so creepy. I love Fredbear's design. Dude is terrifying. I freaking love Fredbear. This is the first time in the series where there was a night that worked completely unique to the other nights, and it's terrifying for that. And I love night 5 of this game. I don't care if it's basic. And you're just doing a mid-gameplay loop for 6 minutes. I love it. Especially because this is your psychic friend that you grow to trust over the nights with the minigames. That's fake. That's fake. Knew it. There you go. I told you, the renders are so creepy, bro. Yup. Got you right where you are. Got you right where you are. You ain't going nowhere, bro. No, trying to trick me now, are we? But you know what? No. There you go, got you. That's not real. Is that real? Am I wrong? I was wrong. I am so glad I checked the bed. There you go. I don't know why he does that. But you aren't tricking me. That's real. That's real. That's real. Yep. It's about to turn 5. 5. We lock in for another minute. We lock in. We lock in. I've been saying that the whole video. So we just have to do that for 1 more minute. Because we freaking lock in. Yup, just like that. Read you like a book, bro. I'm telling you. Read you like a book. Watch, he's going to do a fake movement. Knew it. I read him like a book and I still fell for it. Gotcha. We locked in. Let's go, bro. What is that? Second try? Second try. Because the first time I was freaking confused. I don't know how I died. But we lock in. Because we got 0 days until the party. This is the most iconic sentence to date in the FNAF series. Yeah, look at our brother. Look at their arms. They're either really jacked or really fat. It's hilarious. So who's talking? The Chica one was your brother's kind of a baby. The gray one's Michael Foxy. Why don't we help him get a closer look? He'll love it. No, please. Come on, guys. Let's give this little man a lift. He wants to get up close and personal. This is my birthday. This is my birthday gift, bro. No, I don't want to go. You heard the little man. He said he wants to give... No, he said he wants to get even closer. Ha ha ha. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. So, my PC just crashed. Yeah, you guys could see here that freaking counted.
I'm Golden Freddy. I like to scare, and when I scare, I become a nightmare. You're in the...
Shut him off for one last time. Boom. That's the end of the night. Let's go. I didn't even have a stopwatch. I just guessed that. Nothing. No stopwatch. Let's go, bro. First try again. He wants to get even closer. I already know what time it is. Hey, guys. I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss. On 3, 1, 2... Yo, I can't do this without smiling.
Was that
the bite of 87? Okay, I'm done, bro. But yeah, I definitely prefer the more fast-paced gameplay of Fredbear than the slow-paced, agonizing gameplay of the normal nights. Let's hop into extras menu. Nightmare Freddy. I said these. This is a hot take. I love these designs. Jacko Bonnie. It's not the Nightmare animatronics because we on the Halloween edition. Jacko Chica. I prefer Jacko Bonnie, but they both look really cool. Nightmare Mangle. I hate you. Mangle's a doofus for that. I love this design. Everything about this is perfect. The whole idea that you've grown to trust Fredbear over the nights with the Psychic Friend plushie. I'm gonna keep calling it Psychic Friend Fredbear. With the plushie kind of being nice to you the whole time, saying tomorrow's another day, it'll all get better. Nightmare Fredbear, the most terrifying one. Nightmare Balloon Boy. The goat here. I hate you. And then question mark. Making Foxy. I gotta show y'all this one. This here. This here has to be the silliest FNAF picture ever. I love it because it looks so freaking stupid. Okay. Here. Foxy over here. Foxy again. See, this would be where I give my thoughts about the game, but I'm actually not gonna do that. Because we have post-game to tackle. 3 post-game nights. All being harder than any of the other nights. Which is also where we bring in the trusty stopwatch. I'm not feeling like getting live split right now. So I'm just going to use this stopwatch. Night 6. Here we go. Night 6. Yeah. We lock in. For 3 bonus nights. Chica's in the kitchen. We don't gotta go there. We gotta get a rhythm going. Come on, come on, Mangle. Immediately check. Nothing. Yeah. You can't fool me with those footsteps, Chica. Mangle's over here. Chica's in the kitchen. That means he's not in the hall. Come here. We listen. Nothing. We hear the Freddles. We turn around. Get them out of here. Get out of here. Honk dude for good luck. You already know your boy locked in. Mm-hmm. A minute in. All we gotta do is do that 4 more times. Come on. We locked in. I thought Chica would be at the door by now. Because Mangle went to the hallway like 4 times in a row. The left hallway. Yup. Already got the rhythm going. I told you, as soon as I figure out the gameplay, I'm getting it down. We listen. Get out of here. Footsteps. Footsteps to the left. We go. Yup, there you are. Get out of here. First breathing of the night. We go, we check Bonnie. He's probably going to be at the door. And we're good. We are good. Because, guess what? We made it past that first try. Because it's 4 a.m. And now guess who's here? Lock in. There you go, got you. You're confusing. To the left, straight to the left. Got you again. Come on, we lock in, we lock in. I've been saying that the whole video. That's the whole thing of this game. This is the most lock-in FNAF game. Because we lock in for... you thought... Yeah, you thought I was going to say fake, huh? I'm not that dumb. Okay, I'm pretty dumb. Let's go.
Happy feet. One more combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.
First try, bro! First try! First try, bro. Easy 6 night. Oh my god. Can you hear me? I don't know if you could hear me. I'm sorry. This music is so good. You're broken. We are still your friends. Bye, Chica. Do you still believe that? Well, I did until you tried to kill me night 5 and night 6. I'm still here. I will put you back together. Flatline in the background. That right there is what we call a first try night 6. Making the goat, making Fredbear. Yep. Pretty dank if you ask me. I'm so glad they're quieter here than they are in the actual game. You already know you two. The next one I'm gonna know this well. We've not seen that one. Because we haven't died to Freddy, because he's pretty easy. I love that jump scare, it's so good. We have not died to the pumpkin. Or the cupcake in the normal version. But we ain't doing that, because this is the Halloween. We lock in. For another bonus night. The night just started. I'm actually gonna have to lock in. Stop saying we lock in. They're so fast. Read like a book. Knew he was gonna do that. I'm risking it. Okay, no way I got here first try. Now, this is not going to be Fredbear. You know it's serious when the first laugh I hear is a fake laugh. C, in the normal edition, that's Nightmare. But in the Halloween edition, that's Nightmarian. But that proves something. And it's that I've gotten a lot more consistent because I did that flawlessly. I did that perfectly. And I got there. Second try. The first try is because, let's just say I got mangled. But that's what happens when I actually lock in. All I gotta do is get good at Nightmare. And I got Nightmare mode in the bag and also 420 mode. Night 7. That's real. That's real. Risky. But I had to check the fake laugh. This is what I mean with later on. We're not going to be checking. Just going to be closing. What was that? Third try? Was that third try? Third try Nightmare mode? Holy lock. Holy freaking lock. Speaking of lock. So now y'all got a taste of Nightmarian. I told y'all that we are not going to be checking, clarifying. We only clarify if we see if there's a fake laugh. Perhaps some things are best left forgotten for now. The iconic box that I'm mad. I want to talk about this. I'm mad that the box got answered because I feel like the intrigue of there being something that you never will figure out what it is, and it's just kind of a thing. Some thing that you'll never know, especially because he made the thing, some things are best left forgotten forever. And then Scott just ruins it in that interview by saying, I forgot what's in it. If you forgot what's in it, maybe just don't answer it. And tell Daco, hey, for community's sake, the answer you guys may not like. And I just think that, I don't know, that ruined the whole intrigue of the box, because now we just know that it doesn't matter. But guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to cut the recording so I don't lose no footage. See, this is where I would stop. But I'm on such a good pace that I genuinely want to do this. Typing 10202020. Night 8. I never beat this. I've gone within like 10 seconds of beating it. I've never beat it. After this, you unlock the challenges, but that's not for this video. I got one thing to hope. That we're gonna freaking lock in. Press start. I forgot to explain this, but there's two different strats. A normal strat and a cheese strat. I'm gonna try the normal strat for a while. If I can't beat the normal strat, then I'm gonna go with the cheese strat. Just like I did for FNAF 3, and then I'll beat the normal strat later. Already at the door, that's how you know it's real. I'm so glad I just figured out that Foxy moves on 5-second intervals. Or Mangle. We don't have to shine Foxy as long as we're where Mangle is. I keep calling him Foxy now. It's Mangle. Come on. We're better than this. This is the Halloween edition. Reasons why it's the Halloween edition. I already got to like 2 a.m. on my first try. To the left, to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Yeah, take it back, Bonnie. Throw it back.
What do you mean by that?
Hit the right. It's okay. No, I don't think I need the cheese strat. I'm gonna do the freaking normal real strat. Freak cheese strats. There you go. Yep. But right there's an example of exactly why you need patience. I had 2 patience events occur. Complete silence until I heard breathing, then close, and then right after that, I opened the door too early. And yes, that could happen. You have to wait till you hear footsteps, just in case you guys haven't noticed. That's my last one for now, because I feel like I need to do stuff. So, I'm going to continue. Probably tomorrow, I'm going to beat it.
Stop, Steelwool. They put this in the game to just taunt me. They were back. Shut up! No! Please! What are you doing here?
Okay, I'm back. Just in case y'all haven't noticed, I've been changing up the fit every day. Today is the day I lock in for the last time. We lock in. Because as I'm setting up the stopwatch here, we lock in. Y'all already know we lock in. It's like Sister Location, but not nearly as intriguing. Where I feel like it's all skill, and everything that happens is my fault. Where, okay, well there, I guess I just didn't listen enough. As I was saying, I feel like this is like Sister Location's max mode, where it's not too much RNG, and everything I do is my fault. And I like the amount of skill I have to put into this, and that I just have to be laser focused. Which is why I'm not talking a lot. But like, yeah, it's a lot more fun, and I constantly see myself improving. I'm not just dying to random bullcrap. So, that's why I've been saying this entire game, we lock in. The only thing I'm scared of is Nightmarian. Because you only have 8 seconds to block him off in this night. I didn't even realize that time. I didn't hear where Mangle was. He wouldn't go to the other side. That is a case of bad RNG. But that doesn't happen often. Okay. So what I've decided to do is I'm gonna beat the normal way later. because I look like I'm getting nowhere today, and I'm gonna relearn the cheese strat for now. And then pretty much after I'm done editing this video, that's when I will get to work on beating the normal version. If I closed the door there and then went to Mangle, I probably could have just camped the rest of the night until 4 a.m. That's progress. Remember what I said about how I always feel like the dying is my fault? I kind of changed my mind, and I feel like most of it is due to faulty sound design, inconsistent sound design. And every once in a while I say, yeah, this game actually is really good. And then I remember the negatives and how much they hurt the game. How bad of a thing it is for that to exist. Bad sound design in a game that's supposed to rely on sound design. And if the sound design isn't, and if you don't listen correctly, then you die. But the main mechanic of the game is buggy, so you die a lot. There would be complete silence, and then I'd die, and there'd be something that would sound like a footstep, but it's actually breathing. And it'd make me second guess myself, and I'd still die. And it makes no sense. This game isn't that fun to play. And as I said, I definitely enjoy the Fredbear Nightmarian gameplay more than the Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy gameplay. But you know what? No matter how much I complain about this game, it's not gonna change, and I just have to lock in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this for a little more, then I'm gonna take a break, come back later in the day. And it's not even that it's hard, but I'm dying late in the night. It's that I'm not getting anywhere. See what I mean? That's silence, and I heard nothing. And I was waiting there for about 3 seconds. I wouldn't want to second guess myself and think about the game's design in something that's the main mechanic of the game. That's not something that I'd want to do. And it's not fair either. It's not good game design. And now I see why people develop strategies on making this night scripted, which it is scripted, until they come to your door and then all the intervals get offset. But I see why people did it. The breathing is something that is very buggy, and it's there for good atmosphere, it's there for the scare, but like, it's not good game design. And I will forever say this, I don't care how much I like a game and how good the story of a game is, how good the atmosphere of the game is, the concept. The most important part of a game is the gameplay. It's in the name, gameplay. And if you don't have good gameplay, nobody's going to care about any of the other things you have in the game. And that's why this game is one of my least favorites in the series. I see what it tried. I saw what it did. I see what it tried to do. And it did it, but it didn't execute the gameplay well enough. And the same problem is with FNAF 2. FNAF 2 is probably one of the most important games in the series, and that's the only reason that elevates it. If it was just another FNAF game, then it would have been probably the worst in the series, because the gameplay is not fun at all with FNAF 2. And this is just another version of that. Nightmarian, I feel like I'm in control, and I'm not punished as heavily for the game bugging out. Because if I can't hear something when I'm married, I don't have to listen super closely. It's apparent. You could hear the footsteps while you're in your room. You don't have to, like, in the laugh, you could hear it very clearly. And hell, even if you do not hear any of it, it's not essential to hear it. It's just highly recommended. It is essential to hear the breathing here. And it's not fair. I think I'm going to take a break and I'm going to contemplate whether I do it the normal way or if I do the cheese strat. Because if I do the cheese strat, it's not going to look as cool, but I'm also going to keep my sanity with this game. Bros, all of you need to remember who y'all talking to. It's the Slaughter Gang CEO. I got days for you if I'm not working, girl. If I'm busy and know, you need to find you someone else to call when your bank account get low. You need to find you someone. Dog, what is this? We don't talk about that. No, 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 no. We do not talk about that. It is my wedding day. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Okay. 10 seconds and I'm good. I've not gotten here yet. So guess what we're gonna do? We lock in. Left. Close. Very, very close. I have no idea what happened, but that was very close. I got 5 minutes, 30 seconds. I think maybe I could have just kept the door shut, because I got worried that it was a fake laugh. But I'm pretty sure they could only do 2 real laughs per night, starting night 6. So, that's proof. That's progress. But my arms are shaking so hard, let me just chill out, and then we're gonna do another attempt. Oh my god, how many times am I gonna have to record today alone? Hell hath no fury. Chromacopia green, like pickle. We lock in. We lock the frick in. Okay. What I'm talking about, bro. Let's go. Morocco, I love my country. I love my country, bro. That was so annoying. My hands are shaking. I'm so glad I only died at Nightmarian twice. That part of the end where he did footsteps, as soon as he left the laugh, as soon as he left the first laugh, he started the second laugh. I was like, uh-oh, what do I do? And then the third laugh, I was like, is this real? And then I was like, went to the right. That was so freaking scary. But I beat it. It took me forever, but I didn't have to use cheese strats. I beat it the normal way. And look what we unlocked. We unlocked Fun with Balloon Boy and the challenges. I'm not gonna get into these. You can't do 420. Again, once you beat it, you beat it. All 4 stars. But I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to jump straight into something that I thought of would be cool for this video. So, BRB. Official FNAF Halloween game playing tier list. I'm going to return to this every year. You already see we got FNAF 1 and S, which is amazing. A, which has FNAF 3, is great. B is good, which has FNAF 2. C is average. D is like meh, and F is bad. FNAF 4, where does this belong here? Well, this is the segment where I'm going to be talking about the game. And the first thing to start off with is the gameplay. And I stated this earlier, I had a big rant about this, that I believe that the breathing is very annoying and is buggy. It's good to have that as a main mechanic, but have it as an enjoyable main mechanic. I think Mangle does a great job on balancing the game, or Foxy. And I think that Fredbear is honestly great. I love Fredbear, and Freddy's also cool. But we have not died to Freddy a single time, fortunately. Bonnie and Chica, I don't like their mechanics. It's good in concept, but it's not executed well. So that's what I think about the gameplay, and the gameplay is the most important part of a game. The visuals, a lot of people say is bad. I love the visuals. I think that they The nightmare designs are amazing. I said that for the millionth time now. Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmarian are both some of my favorite designs in the series. Even in the Halloween edition, there are a lot of great models, and I think that the Jacko animatronics were a good idea, along with the pumpkin with Jacko Chica, Nightmare Balloon Boy, Plush Trap. I think the visuals are great. The whole house setup, atmospheric, great. Sound design is amazing. I love the ambience other than the breathing mechanic, which is the most important part of the sound design. But other than that, it does a great job on always keeping you at the edge of your seat. Usually by the time you get to a max mode, you aren't going to get scared of the FNAF game anymore and usually just annoyed and focusing on beating it. This game, even at the max mode, I was constantly like, I don't want to die because I don't want to lose, and I don't want to die because I don't want to get scared. This is actually a scary FNAF game, and I very much appreciate it for that. Now, story-wise, as a standalone game, or with the first 4, the story is perfect. I think FNAF 3, what people thought would be the ending, still being the ending of the timeline, and FNAF 4 providing closure to what people think was the beginning in the Fredbear's Family Diner. I think that as a standalone game, it's great. The box is a great metaphoric meta way to end the series, saying sometimes some things are best left forgotten for now. Great way to end it, as this was supposed to be the final chapter. And the Night 6 and Night 5 endings are both especially peak. So I think FNAF 4 is a great game that has its major flaws. And for that, I'm gonna put it in average, C tier. I'm debating putting it in B actually. If you don't know why, everything's here. FNAF 1's essentially perfect. FNAF 3, some things could have been improved upon, but other than that, it's great. FNAF 2 has some of the most important things in the series, but the most important part, the gameplay, hurt heavily. FNAF 4 has a lot of major flaws, but overall, I enjoyed it. The max mode is not very enjoyable. By the way, my ranking of the max modes, now that I've beaten 1, 3, 4, and Sister Location, I'm gonna say FNAF 3 is the easiest. No, FNAF 1 is the easiest, then FNAF 3, then FNAF 4, then Sister Location is definitely the hardest. I've not beaten the max mode for FNAF 2, Ultimate Custom Night, or Into the Pit yet, but I will do that in the future. And just in case you guys are wondering, yes, next year I will be rebeating the max mode for Sister Location, which also means no FNAF World. I have something else planned for FNAF World's full playthrough. But overall, FNAF 4, it's a good game. That has its major flaws. I will keep saying that. It is not on the level of 3 and 1, and not even on the level of 2. 2 is a good game. I like it. But I think that's a good way where it stands. That's perfect where it stands. Now, I said everything I have to say. This by far was the longest Halloween project that didn't consist of my computer bugging out, because that's what happened with FNAF 2. My computer was just really crappy, and I probably could have gotten done with FNAF 2 a lot sooner. But this, I believe, is the first time in the channel history where we did a Halloween special and actually ended up doing the full game like I promised. FNAF 1, I did only nights 1 through 5 and finished up the rest later. FNAF 2, I did everything except Golden Freddy mode, which is still great, and I'm yet to do Golden Freddy mode. FNAF 3, I did everything, but I didn't beat the max mode without cheese strats. And FNAF 4, I did it all. I didn't want to do the challenges in the first place before you guys mentioned that. And the cheese strat, if you guys are wondering what it is, I kind of briefly explained it earlier, but I'm going to leave a video by Brayden, the creator of the strat, in the description so you guys could see what it's all about and why I was just considering using that, because it gets rid of most of the bugs in the night. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So with all that being said, that's about it. That's about it for the new setup and for the fit. I'm happy I beat this. I'm happy I beat this. I'm still so happy. I'm gonna stop thugging out in the outro. I'm gonna just thug this one out, actually. That's about it. Happy Halloween. Swag out.